How's it going, everybody? This is my 96 Jeep Cherokee. I've got a lot of vehicles. I'm always working on them, so I figure I'd start doing some videos. Maybe I can help somebody out. Today, I'm going to be replacing the drag link. So I'm going to show you how to build the drag link. This steering is from Mountain Off-Road. It was on my Wrangler. Now it's on my Cherokee. But this thing right here is worn out, the drag link. So you can hear it. Because of that, I have death wobble. So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to make a bigger, stronger, more powerful drag link. So here's the new one I'm going to be replacing it with. You can see there's a huge size difference. It's called an upgrade. Eventually I'm going to upgrade the tie rod too, but it's good for now, so wait till it wears out. So let me get started. Alright, drag link is off. Forgot to tell you before we started, always put this on before you start working on something, because it'll reduce the amount of cuss words needed. Okay, so here's the drag link compared to the new links I'm going to be using. Quite a big difference. This part right here is what you put into your tubing, and then it's welded right along here. That way this threads into the tubing. You want to make sure you have a left-hand thread on one side and a right-hand thread on the other side, so that when you turn the bar, it gets longer or gets shorter. So left-hand thread, you turn it counterclockwise to put it on. Right-hand thread, clockwise to put it on. All right. So next thing that we have to do when you're building a drag link, you need to find out how long you need to cut your tubing. So we need to measure from, you got to make sure your wheels are perfectly straight forward. Make sure your alignment's good. I didn't disconnect my tie rod, so nothing changed as far as that goes. Don't turn your steering wheel once you take the drag link off. So you want to measure from here up to here. And we're going to just go center to center, and then I'll get my tubing and we'll cut it. So let me go. And so here's how you measure it. I'm getting ready to cut the tubing. Okay, full length is 32 3/4. 32 3/4. All right, got everything put together. I'm missing the jam nut right here. So, but I just measured this side so I know how long. And what we do is take tape measure. Should move that. Better double check it. Two 3/4. All right. So then take your tape measure and you're going to line it up with where the end of your tubing comes, which is right there. And on this side, so it's 28 3/8. Let's cut the tubing. Check it out. Tubing's cut. Everything's mocked up right now. Double check the length. It's exactly the same length as the one it's replacing, just a lot bigger. So next thing we do is put a bead of weld right here. And a bead of weld right here. Most people would call that good, but I'm not most people, so I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint it black. Get all this rust off. Make it look new again. All right, see ya. So my drag link is made. I'm getting ready to put it together, and then I'm going to put it to my 32 3/4 length by adjusting these. Now I'm getting ready to put anti-seize. Put anti-seize on your threads right here. That'll make taking it apart in the future easier. You don't want this to rust inside of here. Don't put anti-seize where your lock nut goes or your jam nut goes, because you want to be able to put Loctite on it. Loctite on the jam nut, anti-seize on the rest of the threads that go into the bar. Another thing I did was this big, huge bolt right here. This is a 3/4 inch bolt is what goes in here. These big tie rod ends that I have. Those are way overkill for my Cherokee that never goes off-road and has 33s on it. This was the bolt that was originally on there. It's a 5/8 bolt, a little bit skinnier and plenty big and strong for the Cherokee. So to put this bolt in there, I got these handy dandy little spacers that slip right in here, right like that. And then my bolt will fit perfectly. So I'm getting ready to put all this together. If this was a rock crawler, I would drill it out and use the 3/4 bolt. But it's not, so I'm not. All right, let me put it together and it'll be ready to go on. So check it out. Drag link is on. All I got to do is tighten the bolts and it'll be done. And then you can turn the bar to set your steering wheel straight. And then after that, tighten your jam nuts. I always put a little Loctite on my jam nuts. And then this nut that goes on there, I'll put Loctite on that too. All right, so that's all there is to it. It's not too hard. Pretty simple. A couple things to remember. All right, see ya.